All right, so Takayasu hands the water of power to Takayasu and now sits down ringside and waits to see if the man in red can get a win here and form a three-way playoff, which we haven't had in a while. In the top division, we had a seven-way playoff down in Makushita today, which I taped and put up on the channel. And Takayasu's just kind of calming himself. He knows what's on the line here. He's 10-4. He's got to get an 11th win to be involved. Kirishima, on the other hand, just probably happy to be in the final match of the day, because if he gets the win and he goes to 9-6, he'll get a lot of envelopes full of money from all the banners that are about to go around the dohyo. But yeah, not much more motivation than that for the Mongolian. Once you become an Ozeki, there really isn't, the numbers aren't so important, other than obviously you have to get 8 to avoid being Kadoban. But 10 wins versus 11 wins versus 12 wins. You want to be near the top, but it really doesn't matter once you're an Ozeki. There's no instant demotion like there is in any other rank. You have the Kadoban cycle to go through, and then even after that, you get to go to Sekewake and have a chance to bounce back to Ozeki. So it's fairly secure in that sense, as long as you can continually get 8 wins. But obviously there's one more rung to go up the ladder, right? And if Kirishima wants to be in Yokozuna, then you've got to start to think, okay, when am I going to win 2 championships in a row back to back? And that's the general requirement to become a Yokozuna. So this was a good chance, and Takayasu might be taking advantage of it because there's no Yokozuna involved, and Kirishima was Kadoban, concentrating on getting his 8. He did that. He might finish 8-7, so he did the minimum he could do. And Takayasu might walk away with a championship, and then if he could repeat that in November, surprise, surprise, we would have a new Yokozuna, a Japanese-born Yokozuna, for the January tournament, which would excite the Japanese fans quite a bit. But it's it's a tall order, and of course he's got to get by Atami Fuji, who has every intent on giving it his all in the playoff. Now they already fought each other on day 13, Atami Fuji and Takayasu, and Takayasu of course won. So he's got some confidence, like, hey, I can beat this guy. Okay, so what am I going to do? This is the final match of the day. All the links will be down in the description. At the very top of the description, before you even see the contest update link or anything, will be click here for the unlisted playoff video. And the reason I'm going to do that for the first 24 hours or so is just so if you look instantly at the playlist or something and you see playoff, then you know even before you watch it that Atami Fuji lost, right? So I don't want that spoiler on the channel, for the very first, say, 24 to 48 hours, because I know some of you can't watch instantly. So it'll be unlisted, so please go to the description, click on the link, and then, it's not like private, so you can share that link with your friends or whatever and say, hey, here's the playoff, but it won't be visible on the channel probably until Monday or Tuesday. And so, it is there. And I realize, unfortunately, that the biggest problem I have with doing this, and the numbers always show it to me, is that a lot of you who watch either mute me, which is fine, I don't mind that you don't listen to me, or you don't speak English well enough to understand what I'm saying right now. And so I think a lot of people that watch don't understand that there's a link to the playoff down in the description, or you're watching on a device where you can't easily look at the description. I don't know, but you would think they would have equal numbers, and the description, the unlisted video, is always a low number until I make it public, and then it seems like everybody sees it. Maybe it shows up in your subscription feed or something at that point, but it will be available because we know it's coming. but we didn't know until Atami Fuji lost. So I'm trying to like kind of protect that spoiler a little bit, and hopefully some of you that are watching a day or two later appreciate that. Okay, Kirishima versus Takayasu. Can Takayasu be involved in this playoff? I hope so, because it would make it a lot more interesting. Here we go.
Kirishima と高安です。打ちかましていますが、霧島がなかなか効いていない。引いた。霧島が引きつけてきました。霧島勝ちました。高安は強く当たれませんでした。
当たりには行っているんですけど、内側がさっていうね当たりはないですよね。でやはりね手先だけでこうね。A
lot of envelopes. So there's some of Kirishima's motivation for winning that match. Quite a bit of money there. But Takayasu, what can you say as a Takayasu fan? You're used to this sort of second week disappointment. Somebody should leave a comment and tell me how many times has he been in a playoff, been the runner-up, been one win away from, winning it all, and he just doesn't get it done. And here's another chance he had to at least be in the playoff and have a chance at the Yusho. And unfortunately, like Hokuseiho, he's going to finish the tournament at 10-5 at Maegashira 7. So he'll go up the Bansuke and have another shot in November. But yeah, definite chance missed there for Takayasu. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video. Thank you for watching, and come back with the playoff video. And I won't have the interview, because that's an NHK thing, and I can't do that anymore. So one more video to go, and of course, most of my thank yous will be in the wrap-up video, but thank you to everyone that's gone by, signed up for membership, just joined the channel, subscribed, thumbs up, comments, all that great stuff. It's been a really fun tournament, and of course, I'll be back in November. I will take a few days off, because I'm traveling to Fukuoka to see live sumo on day 8. But for the most part, I'll have solid coverage of Fukuoka for you to finish off 2023. And we'll see if Terunofuji comes back, and etc., etc. Can't forget about Hakuoho and Wakataka Kage, and get updates on some of those guys, etc. Okay, thanks for watching, and one more video to go, the playoff video. Look for that unlisted link, and I'll see you there.